Millions in Syria and Iraq are facing water shortages as the region's longest river, the Euphrates, dries up.
For millennia, the formidable Euphrates River has played a pivotal role in shaping human civilization. It has borne witness to countless tales and sustained civilizations that have faded into history. Astonishingly, the once mighty Euphrates River has now vanished mysteriously, unveiling a remarkable trove of historical artifacts as its waters recede. Beneath the ancient bed of the river lies a concealed world of long-forgotten secrets, ancient structures, enigmatic symbols, and relics from a bygone era, all veiled in an aura of mystery. What revelations have scientists recently unearthed from the riverbed of the Euphrates, causing ripples of astonishment throughout the scientific community? Join us on this journey as we delve into the secrets and unravel the myriad mysteries that have enshrouded this iconic river for ages. Historical background. The river served as a colossal water highway, bringing life to multiple countries such as Turkey, Syria, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia. The majority of its water originated from the highlands of eastern Turkey, where snow melted in late spring and early summer. Flowing down from the mountains, the river annually flooded its length, resembling a massive wave moving through the land. For thousands of years, people in Iraq, residing near the river, have come to depend on this annual flood, viewing it as a nature-given gift. The river acted as a lifeline, supporting agriculture and civilizations, becoming a vital vein in the Earth's body. Over the centuries, remnants of ancient civilizations in the region, akin to pieces of a puzzle, tell stories of those who lived there. In the ancient past, Iraq, as the sole country within the Euphrates basin with significant water demands, recognized the river's value. Ingenious irrigation systems were developed to harness its power, transforming barren lands into fields that sustained powerful empires. Although these empires faded away, their remains continue to captivate imaginations. Following the Second World War, Iraq's relationship with the river and the world underwent transformations. The post-war era saw significant changes, including a rapid population growth in Iraq, leading to escalating demands for water for drinking, agriculture, and industry. In the 1960s, Iraq withdrew an astonishing amount of water from the Euphrates annually, averaging over 16 million cubic meters, almost half of the river's total flow to the country. While this reliance on the river met water needs, the excessive withdrawal had consequences, impacting the river's natural flow and ecosystem balance. Iraq faced the challenge of meeting its growing population's water demands without harming the river and its ecosystems. This dilemma prompted collaborative efforts by scientists, engineers, and policymakers to find innovative solutions, including dam projects by Turkey and Syria to harness the Euphrates waters. These initiatives, however, raised concerns about potential disputes over water resources and their impact on the region's geopolitics. The disruption of the river's natural flow began to take a toll on the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The river's capacity to sustain the local environment and wildlife started to decline, presenting Iraq with a critical challenge. How to meet the escalating water demands of its growing population without causing harm to the river and its ecosystems. In response to this dilemma, a collaborative effort ensued as scientists, engineers, and policymakers sought innovative solutions. Various approaches were explored, ranging from the enhancement of water management practices to the development of more efficient irrigation techniques. From the mid-1960s onward, both Syria and Turkey initiated ambitious dam projects to harness the waters of the Euphrates. Notable among these projects are the Topka Dam in Syria and the Kaban Dam in Turkey, with additional significant water management initiatives planned by Turkey along its stretch of the river. As these irrigation projects are anticipated to become fully operational by the end of the century, concerns arise that the demand for water may surpass the river's available flow. Iraq is expected to encounter the most significant challenges among the involved countries due to its location in the lowest part of the basin. Disagreements over the allocation of the river's water resources have strained diplomatic relations between Syria and Iraq, with the possibility of these disputes continuing or escalating. Despite the challenges, the Euphrates, weaving through the pages of history, remains an incredible source of life and a sought-after treasure. Today, it continues to be a lifeline, playing a crucial role in daily lives by providing water for farming, supporting trade and commerce through its gentle currents, and facilitating thriving industries with a reliable water supply. The journey of this mighty river extends beyond the borders of Iraq as it merges its waters with the Tigris River to form a powerful union known as the Shatt al-Arab. Together, they create a new entity that flows forward, carrying the combined strength of two rivers until they reach the vast expanse of the Persian Gulf. This grand finale marks the culmination of an epic voyage that has spanned countless miles throughout history. Throughout the ages, the Euphrates River has stood witness to humanity's triumphs and struggles, silently observing remarkable achievements and intense conflicts. Great empires like the Assyrians, Persians, Greeks, and Romans have engaged in wars to control this strategic waterway, recognizing the Euphrates' immense value as a key to power, prosperity, and dominance in the region. In the distant past, the Euphrates flowed through a vast and enchanting landscape in Basra, branching into countless smaller channels and giving rise to the magnificent expanse known as the marshes. These marshes were not ordinary swamplands. They teemed with life and were home to a unique group of people, the Marsh Arabs, who harmoniously built their homes and livelihoods with the marshes. However, the 1990s, marked by turmoil and conflict, saw a fateful decision by the ruling powers led by Saddam Hussein. They chose to drain the marshes, aiming to suppress the rebellious spirit of the Marsh Arabs. The once glorious marshes faced devastation as life-giving waters were diverted, transforming the land into a desolate and arid terrain. It appeared as though the marshes were lost forever, fading into distant memory. Yet, a remarkable turn of events occurred with the invasion of Iraq in 2003. The new administration recognized the marshes' immense value, not only as a precious ecosystem, but also as a cultural heritage. A decision was made to reverse the draining policy and embark on an ambitious mission to restore the marshes to their former magnificence. However, this restoration is no easy feat. The river nourishing the marshes has experienced a significant decrease in its water level, presenting a substantial challenge. Only boats with extremely shallow bottoms can navigate the Euphrates, gliding effortlessly through waters as shallow as a small puddle. However, their journey is constrained, limited to the city of Hit in Iraq, as Hit, standing at a mere 53 meters above sea level, acts as an impassable barrier. Furthermore, reaching the marshes requires traveling upstream for an astonishing distance of 1,930 kilometers, 1,200 miles, from Hit. Despite the arduous journey, the potential restoration of the marshes is deemed truly worthwhile. Reviving this extraordinary ecosystem is not just crucial for the environment, but also for the Marsh Arab communities who rely on it for their lives and livelihoods. The boats designed for navigating the river's shallow waters are indeed remarkable, with specially constructed bottoms barely dipping into the water, enabling them to glide effortlessly even in incredibly low water levels. These boats exhibit a grace akin to dancers, deftly navigating through the shallowest sections of the river, skillfully avoiding any lurking obstacles beneath the surface. As these distinctive vessels progress along the river, the city of Hit serves as their final destination. Hit marks the point where the river's depth becomes too substantial for these boats to further explore, acting as a threshold and indicating the limit of their navigation. Beyond Hit, the river transforms into a deeper and more challenging path, rendering it inaccessible for shallow draft boats. To reach the marshes, the journey must persist upstream from Hit, constituting a formidable trek spanning a staggering distance of 1,930 kilometers. Against the current, travelers bravely confront the forces of nature to reach the marshes, where a unique and delicate ecosystem eagerly awaits. The marshes serve as a haven of biodiversity, hosting numerous plant and animal species that thrive in this watery landscape. The restoration of the marshes not only contributes to environmental well-being, but also ensures the preservation of the traditional way of life for the marsh Arab communities. These communities, relying on the marshes for centuries, find sustenance and livelihoods within the abundant resources provided by this unique ecosystem. Prophecies. About the Euphrates. Did you know that the Euphrates River, a prominent feature in the Bible, holds intriguing prophecies? In the ancient book of Genesis, which narrates the beginning of the world, the Euphrates is depicted as one of the 4 rivers flowing from the legendary Garden of Eden. It was considered a significant part of the landscape, acting as a boundary marking the land promised to Abraham and his descendants. Fast forward to the book of Jeremiah, where the prophecies take a more captivating turn. Jeremiah, an ancient prophet, foretold that the waters of Babylon, including the mighty Euphrates, would dry up due to the people's worship of idols. Remarkably, recent times have witnessed a decline in water levels in both the Euphrates and Tigris rivers, prompting speculation about the fulfillment of this ancient prophecy. The Euphrates River is also mentioned in the book of Revelation, often regarded as containing prophecies about future events. Revelation 16:12 predicts that the Euphrates will dry up during the end times, symbolizing a significant event, heralding the crossing of a massive army from the east. This event is seen as a powerful sign, marking the culmination of the ultimate battle between good and evil in a region known as Armageddon, where world rulers will gather. In Islamic beliefs, the Euphrates River is also accorded special significance. Islamic scriptures, including the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, mention the Euphrates multiple times, linking it to paradise with 4 rivers flowing from its source. Islamic prophecies depict the Euphrates as the site of major battles, notably the Battle of Derbik or Armageddon, considered a sign of the end times as foretold by the Prophet Muhammad. What adds an intriguing layer to the narrative is the concept of a hidden mountain made of pure gold within the depths of the Euphrates River in Islamic teachings. It is believed that the revelation of this mountain will serve as a clear indication that the end times are approaching. However, the Prophet Muhammad cautioned that people would be consumed by greed and materialism when the mountain is exposed. This prophecy, found in Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of resisting overwhelming temptations and materialistic desires. Mysterious discoveries in the dried-up Euphrates. Contrary to the notion that drought is a calamity, it unfolds as an unexpected blessing in disguise. As the waters of the Euphrates recede, an extraordinary phenomenon takes place, unveiling the long-concealed secrets of the past. Ratib Ali Al-Kubaisi, the director of Anbar Province's Antiquities Department, attests to the revelation of ancient archaeological sites previously unknown, transforming Anbar in Iraq into one of the most significant archaeological hubs in the country. Before the region was submerged, approximately 75 archaeological sites had been partially excavated, offering glimpses into diverse cultures spanning back to 3000 BC. Among these cultures are the Sumerians, who left an indelible mark on history, and the Romans, renowned for their grandeur. Moreover, ancient Jewish communities with their unique stories were immersed in the vicinity. The receding floods caused by the drought have enabled Radib to explore specific locations once concealed beneath the water's surface. One such location is a magnificent cliff adorned with a sequence of pre-Christian tombs intricately etched into its face. This discovery is akin to stepping into a time capsule, providing a first-hand encounter with history coming alive. The dried-up Euphrates, acting as a catalyst for these revelations, serves as a unique window into the rich tapestry of civilizations that once thrived along its banks. The legendary Sumerian king, Gilgamesh. In the ancient realm of Sumer, Gilgamesh stood as a mighty and revered king, his name resonating with tales of heroism and adventure. A larger-than-life figure, Gilgamesh captured the imagination of his people, and stories of his epic quests and extraordinary feats transcended time, becoming the stuff of legends. He was a hero of boundless courage, undertaking perilous journeys to seek immortality and wisdom, daring to challenge even the gods themselves. Gilgamesh's reign marked a significant era in the ancient world, with civilization flourishing amidst the rivers and fertile plains. His kingdom thrived in Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, where advancements in writing, agriculture, and governance laid the groundwork for future societies. Amidst this vibrant landscape, Gilgamesh stood tall, guiding his people with wisdom and strength, fostering prosperity and unity that shaped the destiny of Sumerian civilization. Beyond his role as a ruler, Gilgamesh embodied the spirit of human ambition and an unwavering pursuit of knowledge and immortality. Today, the Epic of Gilgamesh stands as one of the oldest surviving works of literature, a testament to the enduring legacy of this legendary king. This tale transcends time, exploring universal themes of mortality, friendship, and the eternal quest for meaning. Burial sites. In the year 2022, a remarkable event unfolded, captivating the global imagination. The tranquil waters of the Euphrates Dam Lake in eastern Syria began to recede, revealing a centuries-old secret hidden beneath its surface. As if the river itself were disclosing a long-guarded mystery, the local population stood in awe of the extraordinary sight that emerged. The news swiftly spread, prompting a dedicated team of excavators and archaeologists to descend upon the site, their hearts brimming with anticipation and excitement. Layer by layer, as dirt and debris were meticulously removed, a trove of ancient artifacts and human remains surfaced, vividly illustrating a forgotten era. The unfolding history of the area wove a tale far from ordinary. The enormity of the discovery was breathtaking, spanning vast expanses on the eastern bank of the Euphrates Dam Lake, reaching back to the time of the Byzantine civilization in the Raqqa province. Its boundaries extended from the Wadi Sal al-Kashbad and Shams al-Din region in the northwestern countryside of Raqqa to the administrative border between Raqqa and Aleppo. As the excavation progressed, the recovered artifacts provided a fascinating window into the lives of the people who once inhabited this ancient land. Ceremonial objects, intricately crafted jewelry, and delicate pottery were delicately unearthed, preserving their fragile beauty. Each artifact served as a thread connecting the present to a distant past, enabling archaeologists to reconstruct the narratives of bygone civilizations. Among the discoveries were burial sites of profound significance. The unveiling of ancient tombs allowed the remains of the deceased to speak, sharing tales of rituals and beliefs. The meticulous examination of skeletal remains shed light on the physical characteristics and even the diet of these ancient inhabitants. Through the careful study of their resting places, the stories of ordinary individuals once lost to time were now being resurrected. Today's subscriber pick: the resurfaced colossal head sculpture. As the waters of the Euphrates River withdrew, a breathtaking sight emerged from beneath the river's surface. A colossal head sculpture weathered by the passage of time and adorned with intricate carvings slowly revealed itself. The onlookers stood in awe, their eyes widening with wonder. Swiftly spreading, news of the sculpture attracted curious souls from both near and far, presenting a truly magnificent and frozen face from the past. This remarkable sculpture bore the marks of a forgotten civilization, its features etched with wisdom and ancient secrets. Some believed it possessed the potential to bestow unimaginable blessings, while others speculated that it held the key to unlocking lost knowledge. The site became a focal point for researchers and archaeologists who flocked to the location, armed with tools and notebooks, eager to study this monumental find. Now, it's your turn to share your thoughts. What are your opinions on this extraordinary discovery? Feel free to let us know in the comments below. Mitanni Empire. Hidden beneath the waters for centuries, the city's secrets came to light when a dam was constructed in the 1980s. While knowledge of an ancient city in the area existed, the structures and artifacts remained unexplored until 2018, when a catastrophic drought revealed parts of the metropolis. Researchers seized the opportunity to explore the long-lost city, uncovering a magnificent palace with colossal walls, standing at about 22 feet high and 6 feet thick. Inside, vibrant remnants of red and blue wall paintings provided a glimpse into the city's past. As the waters began to rise again, submerging the city once more, another drought in the following year prompted a swift assembly of a team to investigate the site before it disappeared again. Last-minute funding from the University of Freiburg supported the expedition, leading to remarkable discoveries. Scientists mapped colossal buildings and unearthed artifacts, including an industrial complex, a fortified structure for defense, and a multi-story storage building. The significance of the storage building was underscored by Ivana Pulgis, an assistant professor of archaeology, as it offered insights into the city's trade and importance within the Mitanni Empire. Hassan Ahmed Qasim, chairman of the Kurdistan Archaeology Organization and the expedition's leader, highlighted the excavation results, emphasizing the city's vital role in the Mitanni Empire. Remarkably, some walls remained well preserved despite being submerged for over 40 years, potentially aided by the earthquake that had initially destroyed the city, as the walls were constructed of sun-dried mud. Hastek Castle. The enchanting unveiling of hidden wonders extends beyond the borders of Iraq, reaching the captivating lands of Turkey. In the year 2021, near the waters of the Kaban Dam Lake along the majestic Euphrates River, a riveting tale unfolded as the waters receded, revealing the ruins of an ancient temple known as the Hastek Castle. This submerged castle, submerged in 1974 with the construction of the Kaban Dam, emerged to stand as a testament to a pre-Christian era rich in awe-inspiring history. Carved meticulously into rocky hills, the temple presents a breathtaking sight adorned with captivating Greek inscriptions. Its unveiling beckons exploration into the mysteries of religious practices and rituals, offering an unparalleled glimpse into the minds and hearts of those who once sought solace and enlightenment within its sacred confines. Each stroke of the chisel and every word etched into its stones tells a story, inviting us to connect with the ancient sanctuary and the people who shaped its history. Murabet. When the waters of Syria's Lake Assad receded, they unveiled one of the world's most mysterious sites, the ancient settlement mound of Murabet, dating back to the Neolithic era. This enigmatic site offers a captivating glimpse into the earliest days of civilization in the region, providing valuable insights into the roots of agriculture. The discovery of Murabet holds particular significance as it illuminates a pivotal moment in human history when our ancestors, thousands of years ago, first experimented with growing plants and cultivating crops. This marked a crucial transition from a nomadic lifestyle to settled communities, shaping the trajectory of human civilization. However, the revelations from Murabet go beyond agriculture. The ancient ruins challenge our understanding of gender roles in early human societies. The uncovered evidence indicates the veneration of women as deities in this ancient civilization, suggesting that women held positions of power and respect, a departure from conventional beliefs about gender roles during that era. The ancient city of Nineveh. The ancient city of Nineveh, situated along the banks of the Tigris, was once the formidable capital of the Assyrian Empire. Envision majestic palaces soaring into the sky, towering temples where worshippers gathered, and extensive libraries brimming with ancient knowledge. These remnants vividly portray a bygone era, dominated by powerful kings, esteemed queens, adept merchants, and skilled artisans. Further downstream along the Tigris, one encounters the site of Tel Brak, a thriving metropolis from the early dynastic period of Mesopotamia. Within its ruins lie traces of forgotten civilizations, including early forms of writing etched onto clay tablets, offering a glimpse into the evolution of human communication. Additionally, the intricate agricultural system discovered here unveils how ancient societies sustained themselves by cultivating crops and taming the land. The Tigris River, as a repository of history, reveals remnants of the Sumerian, Akkadian, and Babylonian civilizations. Picture towering ziggurats, believed to be abodes of the gods, emerging on the horizon. Elaborate tombs and palaces provide glimpses into the daily lives of those who inhabited these ancient times. Regrettably, these exposed ancient sites confront new challenges. Deprived of the protective embrace of water, they face threats of decay, erosion, and damage from the harsh desert climate. Delicate carvings, intricate details, and precious artifacts are in jeopardy of fading away permanently. Nonetheless, committed archaeologists tirelessly work to unearth these treasures while implementing measures to shield them from the elements. They recognize the profound knowledge and insights held within these ancient artifacts. Preserving them extends beyond safeguarding the past. It is about protecting our cultural heritage and comprehending our origins. As the receding waters of the Euphrates unveil remnants of these extraordinary civilizations, it becomes imperative that proactive steps are taken to protect and preserve these invaluable pieces of history. Their fate should not be left to chance or neglect. Only through such efforts can we continue to unravel the mysteries of our shared human past. Which of these discoveries captivates you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to engaging with you in the next segment.